Hi girls, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to cut and layer your extensions, because I know a lot of girls out there, they buy their extensions and they have like short hair, and then they buy their extension is just one length, and they kind of, you can tell where your real hair ends and it doesn't look nice. I've seen a lot of girls like that, and so yeah, it's very easy. You're just gonna need a pair of scissors, bags to put under, so when the hair falls you catch them in the back and your hair's not all over the place. You're gonna need your extensions, of course, and just remember that I am not a professional. So if you don't feel comfortable or you don't want to do it, just take them to a professional, have them do it. Let them know how much layers you want, and yeah, so I don't want to feel like bad because you cut your extensions and they don't come out nice or whatever. Just take them to a professional. But it's, other than that, it's very easy. I don't see why you guys should have a problem. I'm not cutting a lot of hair off, it's just a little bit, and I don't know what else to say. I think that's it. When I am cutting my hair, you're gonna see that I do have all my hair up, and that is because I don't want to be cutting pieces of my real hair up, so I just put my hair all up, and I'm just gonna clip on my hair extensions. You'll see in the video. So that is the reason that my hair is all up in a bun, because I don't want to be cutting pieces of my real hair, and that prevents it, and it doesn't get in the way, and it's just easier. So yeah, what I did is just this is all my real hair, and this is where my first layer starts, well, ends, and this is where the second layer. So I'm just gonna be adding 2 layers to the extensions. It's not that dramatic, it's very easy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys learned something from it. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just brushing my extensions, making sure there's no knots. And I know I look a little crappy, but who cares? I'm just clipping in my extensions where I normally clip them. So I'm just clipping them as you can see. So just clip your extensions where you normally clip them. And once we're done with that, we're gonna start cutting. So at this point, you're just gonna want to part your hair in half and bring it to the front, and just brush it through, make sure there's no knots and it's not tangled. And we're just gonna start cutting our first layer. So I'm just gonna be grabbing the front piece of my hair. Once you have the piece of hair you want to cut, like your first layer in the front, you're just going to want to place your fingers in a diagonal position, not straight but in a diagonal, so the hair is not like straight across. And I'm just going to be cutting in little cuts, like little strokes. I'm not cutting straight through, and you see how I'm doing little strokes. So just do that so you won't have like a straight line. So once you've cut your hair, just grab all the pieces you cut, and we're going to be doing a little bit more cutting from the bottom. So just grab all your hair and brush it through, and I'm just going to be cutting the tips. So you see how I'm cutting the tips from the bottom, and I'm just doing that so my hair is not like flat and it doesn't look like I just cut straight across. Once I cut my first layer, I'm going to repeat the same steps with my second layer. So as you can see, I'm just cutting up kind of the tips, and just so I form a little layer. And I'm just repeating the same steps. I'm going to cut, and I'm going to brush it through, and I'm just going to be cutting the tips like I did in the previous layer. And as you can see, you can already tell the difference on the side I have layers and the one I don't. So it's just very easy. You just have to know where you want your layers, how much layers you want, and you can do it all on your own. I'm going to be repeating the same steps with this side, but I'm gonna measure my length of the hair that I want with the first layers I created. So I'm gonna guide myself with that on the length. So I'm just gonna be repeating the same steps, and I'm gonna put my hairs diagonal. And as you saw, I kind of turned the hair so it doesn't go the opposite direction. So hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, I'm doing the same steps and just guiding myself with the other layer I created so I have the same length and they're not off.